I'm Vaberg. This video is going to be talking about God, I guess, and people going to hell. No, you're not going to hell. There is no hell. I know everyone has their own beliefs and stuff like that, and that's fine. You can believe in what you want, whatever makes you happy. But I will say this. Let me just tell you my perspective. I've been through a lot. And if a creator really wants you to worship him or whatever it is, it would never do horrible things in your path. Because if you want me to worship you, you're doing a horrible job at it. Because you're just pushing me away by all this negativity that is in my life. You know? You want to bring people to you, not push people away from you. There's so many evil in this world and so much problems that you question things like why? Like why? Like I see deformed people who okay, let me bring up one, and I want to show you something because I want people to understand something. All right, he's pretty popular on the internet. He goes by Farhat Raza. I believe it's Farhat Raza. But I'll show you what I'm talking about. But when you see stuff like this, it does make you feel unsettling, and it makes you just like, what the fuck? To God, you know, if he was real. So, but he's very popular. And let's see if I can just like show you this guy right here. Oh, what the hell? I'm getting it back. There we go. He's very big on the internet. He has a medical condition, and yeah, I know he probably believes in Islam and all that and God and stuff, but for me, I don't understand it. I mean, power to those people, but like, why? You know, I don't understand how some creator can just throw us on this planet knowing the outcome of it. Like, I hear these religious people, God sees no race. He sees no racism because God is not racist, but yeah, he creates race. Then why did he create whites and blacks and Asians? And what? I don't get that. I'm sorry. I don't get it. I just don't. Everything makes more sense in the evolution field. It just does. When it comes to God, it just doesn't make sense to me. Nothing in the God makes sense to me. God knew I was going to be upset with certain things. Why did he do it? It just doesn't make sense. I know there's all these challenges to make you a better person, and that's what makes you throughout life, but there's some things where people just can't handle certain things, and it's like, why do this to somebody? Like, why? What is your purpose of doing it? You know, it's just like for me, I wanted my mom to live 4 more years. I just wanted 4 more years. I know, at least I got to a point where I can be big, you know, and because of me being big on the internet, I could have gotten money from it and stuff like that, but now my YouTube channel is turned into like this depressing, sad channel, which just sucks because it's like I barely post and I'm always upset, and it's like, who the hell wants to follow some depressed, sad person, right? You know, that's not how PewDiePie got to where he is, right? PewDiePie was like, how's it going, bro? My name's PewDiePie. How's it going, bros? Boom. He was super excited, you know? All these big top YouTube channels, man, they got big, man, because they were so hyped. They were so enthusiastic. Me, I started my YouTube channel when my mom found out she had ovarian cancer. And that's why my channel is the way it is. Because of that. It's like there's a God that just wants me to be a fuck up, right? He doesn't want me to worship him. He wants me to just not worship him and love him and like him. That's not a God, that's a monster. If I was a God, I want people to love me. Jeez, I want people to love me. I'm trying to get somewhere in this world because I just want to be loved and to have someone in my life. This beautiful, like I posted in my previous pictures of, you know, I'll quickly show it. This beautiful woman here. That's it. Again, I covered her face. But that's just what I'm attracted to. I'm attracted to women with big legs and big hips and stuff like that. That's what I love that. And the thing is with the whole world and the whole political game here, you know, I see us fighting over who should win in the politics and stuff like that. I personally think if Kamala Harris gets in office, that's the end of free speech. I won't be able to post videos at all. I'd be probably silenced like a motherfucker because of the shit that comes out of my mouth and stuff like that. I believe everybody will be silenced. I believe immigrants are going to take over the country and cross over the border without any border patrol and anything. And you're going to see more crime go up and up and up and up and up and up and up. You're going to just see a big hatred on white people that's going to grow even tremendously if Kamala gets in office. You're going to see people arrest you just because you see a dude dressed up as a woman, and you're going to call him like, dude, you're still a dude. Hate speech. You're under arrest. You know, and it's like, no, it's true, dude. This dude is a dude just dressed up as a woman. It's like you can't even have freedom of speech anymore. Yeah, everything is being stripped. As Kamala Harris says, we need to be more woker. What? What? No. We need common sense. We don't need to be more woker. We need common sense. We need to say, no, look, you can live your life the way you want. But let's be honest here. You're just a dude who just wants to look like how you feel. And that's okay. But you're still not a woman. I'm okay with you, bro, dressing up as a woman. I don't care. Whatever floats your boat, whatever floats your boat. But you can never be the opposite gender. You can't be the opposite gender. We are not at that technology. We're just not at that technology right now. I know I had to move this because of the out of sync. But I can't believe in God. I've been through so much shit in my life. In elementary, growing up, everything. And I don't get it. I don't get it. Why would a God do this to you? Why would he try to push you away? You don't do that. I look around me and I see everyone, like, for example, like my sister, she has a daughter. Congratulations. I'm happy for you. But there's some people, and you know what? My grandmother even said the same thing. She knew something wasn't right. I was always attacked. I've always had problems growing up, and she just never understood it. I've been to the doctors. I've been through health issues. I've been through a lot of stuff. I remember I had to wake up in the morning and I had the biggest stomach pain. And my mom remembers this. I had to go to the hospital. I had to go to the ER and stuff like that. And this is when I was young. And I was just in so much pain I couldn't stand up. Because if I stood up, the pain, so I had to go. I had to go to the ER. And this is when I was in elementary. And I had problems. I had bladder problems. I had stuff like that. I remember I had to take some pills and stuff like that. I mean, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. I'm still normal. And for other people out there that do believe in a higher power, I mean, power to you. But there's some people who just can't. I can't. I see the way the world is, and it's just getting worse. There's nothing good coming from it, unless... I know people will say, like, well, Trump, he's such an evil person. Trump is the only person that seems to make your life better financially. Stop with you getting into, well, he hurt my feelings, I have to vote for the other side. That's just stupid. I do wish that there was a God. I wish there was something out there that can actually, I'm not saying to do everything for me, because that's just kind of lazy and pathetic. But, when you put effort into stuff, sometimes people just don't get that reward. And it's kind of like, and you've been doing it for so long. I'm not saying to stop. Don't stop. Keep working. Keep working. I say the thing is just put yourself out there, like what I'm doing. Let the world know, like, because I go to work. I do what I have to do. I do all that stuff. I just don't understand why I couldn't have my mom for at least like 4 more years. If there is a God, why couldn't he do that? It's like now I'm on here sounding like a crazy person, a depressed person. That makes no goddamn sense. I don't even know what this video is going to be called, and I don't know what I'm talking. I'm just blurring things out of my mouth. That's how unorganized I am. And I'm just blabbering shit out of my mouth, and I don't even know what topic I'm on. That's how screwed up I am. Thanks to the death of my mom. Like, I don't have a specific video and focus. I can't even focus. I have trouble focusing on things. So, my video is just all my videos is just of whatever. See what I'm saying? Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. Because you would think that if my mom was still alive, because I know if she was still alive, I'd be more organized. I think my YouTube channel would have been a whole lot better. A whole lot better. I'd be probably making people laugh, you know. I don't understand how my mom got this cancer. That's just something that irritates me. That my mom has this cancer. And when she did, it didn't last that long. Like, she just died like that. She was gone. Like, she was complaining in like October that she was having these problems. I think she said she felt it in September, August or September, but she kind of just looked at it like nothing. It was kind of like, probably just a little, you know, but she said it kept coming and coming and coming, and then over time it just got worse and worse and worse and stuff like that. So, you know, that's what I'm saying. I don't get why she was gone too quick. It just, like, why? Like, now I'm here all alone. The worst fear that I ever had has come true. That's why I can never believe in God. You know, I'm sorry. I can never believe in God. I can't believe in God. I'm sorry, guys. I can't. Even if I become somewhere in the future, I still can't. I don't understand why. I have so much potential. I have so much shit out there. I can't even fucking do it. You know, like, I wish I can do like a little bit of acting or voice acting, and I've lost my motivation. I feel drained all the time. I'm sorry to say this, dude, but my sex drive is gone. Like, I've never been with a woman. I'm serious. I've lost that energy. I've lost so much that is this world this gone? That I don't have energy for anything anymore. Like, but I guess you could say this is why I'm uploading. Because I'm trying to fight for hope. I'm fighting for hope. So when I do get somewhere, I can actually prevent you guys from getting to this point that I'm in. That's why I want to create machines and AI. I know it sounds crazy because we're living in this age right now where AI is very popular. But I want people to stop working. I think working is a problem. I think going to work is a problem. And the reason why is because on my days off, I'm too tired to go anywhere. I'm too tired to do anything. I am. What am I going to do on my days off? You know? And we need that money. Work is a problem. Going to work is a problem because you can't go out and date. You can't go out and have a relationship. But yet, everybody wants us to procreate. People want us to date and marriages to go up. But that's not going to happen when you're too busy working. It just doesn't make sense. This is why AI needs to come in and take over. And robots need to come in and take over. So they can get rid of money. We need to get rid of money. We need food to be free. We need everything to be free. And the only way to do that is by AI figuring a way to replicate things. I can't be living my life believing in some unknown creator that I haven't talked to and seen and rely on that, because that's not going to happen for me. I'm sorry. It's not going to happen. I believe machines is the only thing that's going to work. God's not going to do it. I'm sorry I sound negative and stuff. That's not what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to bring a little bit of positive by saying machines is going to be the only thing that's going to help, because I do believe that once an AI... Look, I've heard this before, and I'll say this. I heard someone say, I think it was Elon Musk. You know what? I think it was Elon Musk that said this. Think of it like an anthill. You know, as humans, we don't care about the ants. You know, when we have a goal, we want to put a bridge there. If we want a building right there, we're going to tear down the trees. We don't care what gets in our way. We're putting a building there. We're going to construct a building. That's how humans are. We don't care what's in there, in the grass. We don't care if there's an animal, a bug. If we want to put a building there just because to create business, we're going to put a building there just to create a business. We don't care what is living. But the ecosystem of the bugs and we don't care. As humans, we just don't care. A building's going there. That's how us humans function. And that brings me to an AI. If an AI wants to do something, it's going to find a way to do it, and it's going to do it way better than what we're doing. That's crazy. We are creating something that's going to be bigger than us. If it's an AI god, then fine. I don't care. Beats better than a real god. You know, we humans are the ones doing the cures. We're going to the doctors, and the doctors are operating, and we're fixing these people. We are fixing these people. We humans are helping one another. That's what we're doing. And that's what makes us so much better. We are better because we can do these things that God can't. It's like, well, God created Earth. I don't know. It sounds like the Earth was created from debris from a supernova billions of years ago, right? And with all that debris gathering up, it started to form the planets. That seems more reasonable to me than God. Meaning, 4 or 5 billion years ago, Earth was a fiery planet. This is what science are saying, which does make sense. And because of everything crashing into Earth, because of the debris, it just gathered up all this debris that was floating in space and clumped everything together thanks to, I guess, general relativity and the gravitational in space, because everything was going in a circle. Like us, 365 days in a year going around the sun. We're spinning. We're a spinning planet. But, with that spinning, everything is being pulled in, right? Everything is being pulled towards the planet. So all that debris is hitting. So it's creating fire because of all that, pounding, and it warms everything up, which makes sense. That makes sense to me. Think of it like friction. It's like taking 2 rocks together and smacking it, and you see little sparks. Or you get 2 branches of twigs, and you do this. And then you blow on it, and of course you're going to start to see the smoke and create fire. Because people do that. That's how you create fire back then. You had to use either a stick or 2, and then you had to use 2 rocks or something and smack them together. See? And that's how Earth was. So it makes sense that everything was clumping together and crashing, and then fire was being formed, so this planet became a fiery planet. And then over time it cooled down, and liquid started to form because of the moisture from the heat. Kind of like when you blow into your hand. If you were to go like this, feel it's kind of wet now? Try it. You can feel the moisture in your hand from it. That's kind of like Earth. When it trapped all that moisture from the heat, it started to develop liquid. It's like steam almost. I'm not saying that's how water came onto this planet, because we got a lot of water. This is like, what, 70% of water on Earth? But when science says that, it's like, okay, that makes sense. It makes sense. Thanks to science, it makes sense. And because we do, as humans, we want to put together everything. And it's like, because it just bothers us. And it bothers me, dude. It bothers me that, I want to know the answer to everything. And it's like, I agree. God is too easy of an answer. I don't know how it's done, but God did it. I don't like that. I just don't like that. God did it. I don't know the answer. God did it. How did we get here? I don't know. God did it. Where did we come? I don't know. God did it. How did that tree form? I don't know. God did it. How are babies? God did it. Okay, what about the cloud? God did it. Science says, okay, I don't like that idea. Let's figure it out. Okay, so you got hot and cold. That's what forms clouds. Okay, so seeds go into the soil, and then that forms trees. Okay, you got a sperm, and then it hits the egg, and it fertilizes the egg. Then the DNA goes into this, and then that's how babies are formed. And it's like, when you hear all that stuff, you're like, okay, that makes sense to me. That does. Back then, nobody knew all these things. Nobody knew that DNA was a thing back then, right? You could get away with crime back then. You could. During the Wild Wild West, you can just... They can't find you. They won't believe you. Oh, I mean, you could describe it through, your description, and they can draw it for you. What did he look like? Okay, I drew him out. Is this what he looked like? Oh, yeah, sort of like that. Okay, let's look for this dude. I mean, back in the Wild Wild West, they did all that stuff. In the cowboy days, the gunslinger days. They had to draw. They couldn't print. They couldn't do all that. They had to go with descriptions of what they saw. And somebody had to draw it out. And then they just looked and, oh my gosh, I think this might be the guy. Which it could have been wrong. Because everyone back in the day, men all had beards and mustaches, long hair. That was the cowboy days, Everybody was looking the same during those times. They didn't have what you have today. We rode on horses. I'm not saying me, but humans rode on horses. They didn't drive cars. Cars didn't exist till much, much, much later. Probably the late 1800s. I don't really remember. But I do know the Wright brothers created the plane in the early 1900s. I think it was like 1905 or something. So I do know that. But other than that, I can't believe in a God. It doesn't make sense to me that God would do something like this. I'm sorry that, if you're offended, but I can't believe in God. I've been through so much, and I'm still going through a lot, and I just want to break free from this nightmare that I'm going through. And so does everybody else. Everybody else has got their own story to tell. And they want to break free. For me, I just want to create a machine that allows you to never work. Nobody spends time with family anymore. That's probably why families are falling apart. We're too busy working. It's annoying. We don't have time to spend time with our kids. We just don't have it. We're losing it. Your wife ends up leaving you for someone who is around. Your kids start to turn on you and go to that person because that person's around because you're too busy working. Then you just nobody spends time with anything anymore because we just work. I know. A lot of people are like, but that's good. Working's good. And it is if you like doing what you're doing. If you want to, like for me, like if I want to create video games or acting or voice acting or create AI technology, then yeah, I guess I would say I would love working so I can make the world a better place so people can actually get something, satisfaction in their life. But I'm sorry, I just don't see a reason why I can believe in God when everything bad is just always happening, especially with politics and people fighting over each other. It's just so annoying. It is. I speak my mind. Oh, let me bring up one more thing. I believe people are born a certain way. That's another reason why I cannot believe in God. Let me explain. I watch a lot of Alex Rosen. He's I don't know if I can say the word on here because YouTube's a little shit. But he's a poacher against people who prey on the young. Like Chris Hansen. Let's just say that. I mean, I've heard Chris Hansen say it. Okay, but predator poacher. He's a predator poacher, Alex Rosen. But here's another reason why I cannot believe in God. Because these people are born this way. You can't change their mindset. They're going to keep going after the young. They're not going to stop. They just keep going after the young over and over and over and over. And it's like, dude, you just been arrested for this, bro. You just been arrested. Why are you doing this again? See, it's like they can't help it. They know that they've been arrested before. And they still go after it. Like, why are you doing this? And it's because they're born that way. I'm sorry to say this, but I believe people are born murderers. People are born gay. I do believe people are born in the wrong bodies. But you still can't change your gender. I'm sorry to say that, but you still can't change your gender. But I do believe that there's something in there that makes you think that you're born in the wrong body. It is a mental issue. I do believe that. It is a mental issue. But that's another reason why I cannot believe in God. Because I do believe people are born a certain way, and that's not their fault. It's just the way they're constructed. Murderers. They're murderers because that's the way they are. I wish them to get help, which I know in the future we will be able to. I mean, you got Elon Musk creating this Neuralink, and maybe he might come up with something in the future where something like the Neuralink is connected to the brain and tells the brain to not kill or do anything bad. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, we can implant something into someone's brain to prevent them from committing criminal activity and prevent them from doing something that's illegal to help them improve their lives a whole lot better. I know people are like, oh, well, that's being taken over. No, it's just like there's just this chip that just tells you don't do it. Because I know you're going to do it, but because that chip is in your brain, you're not going to do it because the chip is telling the brain not for you to do it. And if you are getting those thoughts, then you're going to have to probably get the chip maybe replaced. I don't know. But what I can say is in the future, we'll be able to fix these issues because of AI. That's why I rely so much on AI, because I want AI to fix these issues. I want people to live a better life. That's what I want. I want you to live a better life. I want people to live happy. I want people to be these things. I know. I breathe and I'm talking real loud. I'm trying not to, but it's just, it is what it is. Look. I've seen a lot of things from like what I showed in the beginning of the video from that dude in that wheelchair to much worse. I've seen worse than that guy. And is there a cure for all of this? Absolutely. In fact, I probably think there is a cure for everything. I just don't think the government wants to release it because it's only for the people who are very, very, very rich. Richer than Elon Musk. I'm talking about trillionaires, people who are working higher than the government. It's only for those people. So I do believe that. That's how ignorant these people are. So I do believe that there is a cure for almost everything. I just think now everybody's just doing things by themselves. I don't know. But we live in a crazy world. I just cannot believe in God because it just doesn't make sense to me. And let me say this towards the end, because I'm gonna cut this video off because one, I got work. But let me say this to the people out there. Why is there so much evil in this world and all that? And I do believe it's because they know that there is no God. I know people said the opposite. They know that there is a God. No, if I knew that there was a God, and if I was the government, I'd be losing my shit if God was real. I'd start treating people with respect. I'd be on my best behavior because I know that God is real, right? That's what I would do if I found out God was real. I think why this world has gone to the way it is in the state that it's in is because they know that there is no God, so they commit all this evil shit because they know that there's going to be no responsibility in the death. Because, look, I'm telling you, I'd be freaking out. I'd be like, oh my gosh, he's real. I gotta start treating people with respect. I guarantee you the government would start giving out free handouts to people. I'm broke, I need money. Oh, here you go, here's some money. Here, have $1 million. Or here, have $1 billion. They'll be printing money like you wouldn't believe if God was real. And everybody gonna get free money. If God was real. I think what's happening is this is something religious people don't understand, like Christians and Jews and Muslims and all those people. They don't understand this. There's so much evil in this world. There's so much evil in this world. And it's because they know that there is no God. And it's true. The government is screwing everybody over because they know that God's not going to do anything, because they know he doesn't exist, because they looked into it. Do you know how advanced the government is? Trust me, we're very intellectual human beings. Very intellectual human beings. Us humans, dude, just look around you. Look what we have done as human beings. We've created buildings. We've created aircrafts, cell phones, video games, open world video games. We've created worlds in these games. We've done so much. We're creating different high-tech AI. We've created AI. That's right. The thing that I talk about mostly on this channel. And it's, dude, you know the government has more way advanced, more stuff than what we know of. They do. And the thing is they know that there is no God. They know that there is no God. They know. I know that there is no God. That's why there's so much evil in this world. We are so advanced. And let me put it this way with the UFOs. I think that's government. I don't think that's aliens. I don't think the aliens have came here and did all that stuff. I do believe it's government. Everything is the government. But I'm telling you guys, if there was a God and the government knew about it, their whole persona would change towards humanity. There'd be so much good. There'd be so much love in this world. Everybody would get everything. They'd be feeling good and happy about their life. They would. They would feel super happy and glad about themselves. That they did something good among people. If I knew God was real, I'd be on my best behavior. Because I would say, like, this thing is more powerful than I am. I mean, we're here, right? Like, if I detected God, yes, that would be me. But we know that there is no God, and that's that. I'll say that, and I'll leave it at that, because I know I can talk forever. I hope I entertain people, with my talking. If not, I'm sorry that I bore you guys. I just like to talk a lot, and I don't have much to talk to, because nobody cares about what comes out of my mouth. So I make these videos hoping somebody would sit and listen to me. It does suck, though, that, I'm not saying for you guys to not believe in a higher power. If you want to believe in that, then that's fine. I'm not going to stop you from believing that. I'm not going to push my faith and my atheism on other people. I'm not that type of a person. But I'm making all these videos because I'm just letting people know that I know that there is no God, because if there was the government, I'm just sharing what I believe to be exact from what I see. Just saying, because remember, the government's more powerful than anything right now. They control this world. They control everything that you see. They can arrest you if they consider you a threat. These people in the higher power, the elites, and all those people in the higher, yeah. If they want to make me famous, they can make me famous. That's how powerful these people are. Alright. Just letting you guys know. Like and subscribe. I hope my videos are informative, and I hope it kind of helps people out, or I hope everyone has a wonderful, wonderful week, since it's Tuesday. But I hope everyone has a wonderful week. Hopefully I can get somewhere, so I can hopefully make people not work, because I hope robots can take that, and hopefully we can still get rich, or maybe not rich, but get rid of money so we can at least live the life that we want. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye-bye.